Rob from Buckeyes Battle Cry here. So, there was talk at the beginning of the season that Ohio State's offense would regress under Will Howard and that he's just another Kyle McCord, well, as Michigan fans would say, Howard and McCord. And since it's midseason, I'm here to present stats from Kyle McCord's only season with Ohio State through 6 games and how Will Howard's current season with Ohio State is going through 6 games. So, this is by the numbers. So, for McCord, he had 1,651 passing yards. Completion percentage is 65.4%. Interceptions, he had 1 interception, so that was pretty good. You know, we all know what happened after that. And 10 TDs, no rushing touchdowns. As a matter of fact, he didn't get 1 rushing touchdown all season. Now let's talk about the big game. So their first big game was against Notre Dame. Threw for 240 yards, 0 touchdowns, by the way. 21 for 37 with a 56.8% passing rate. Then against Michigan. Oh, man, I don't even like to talk about that game. That game is really painful but anyways, against Michigan, 271 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 18 for 30, and a 60% passing rate. All right, now let's go to Will Howard through 6 games. 1,574 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. McCord hasn't beat with that. 5 rushing TDs. Definitely beats McCord on that. Again, McCord did not have 1 rushing touchdown all season. Dude was slow as molasses. And he has a 73.3% passing rate. All right. The big game. So, the game against Oregon is what completely won me over with Will Howard being Ohio State's quarterback. Like, that dude is the real deal. He's obviously progressed from his time at Kansas State. So, Oregon, dude completely balled out. Big game, hostile environment. Oregon is 36-1 in Eugene. And the dude completely balled out. And it was a night game. The crowd was in it all game. Again, hostile environment. Threw for 326 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 0 interceptions. 1 rushing touchdown, and an 80% completion rate. All right? So, in big games, he has doubled Kyle McCord with his passing completion rate. What does this tell me? Will Howard is made for the big games. All right? It's clear that his relationship with Ryan Day is completely different than McCord's relationship with Ryan Day. So what I saw from McCord last season, Ryan Day, was just frustration. McCord was missing easy throws, running back, going on the flat, and just overshooting his receivers, and especially the big games. He just wasn't it for the big games. But you have Howard, he's calm, cool, and collective. All right? Couldn't have asked for a better game against Oregon. 80% completion rate. And the thing that makes Howard better than McCord is he's a lot more mobile. For example, if Kyle McCord was the quarterback this season and against Oregon, we remember the play where Howard scrambled out of the pocket, extended the play, and found J.J. Smith in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Kyle McCord was too slow to do that. He wouldn't have been able to extend the play. So Howard definitely has to beat with that. So overall, all the chatter about Will Howard being another Howard and McCord, it was just some false narrative, more than likely being pushed by Michigan fans. It's clear that Will Howard possesses more leadership skills, more calm, cool, collective skills, more of that it factor to will his team in the big games. I mean, yeah, Howard had that gosh, again, like I'm gonna hold people accountable. He should have known how much time was on the game clock and the play clock. That's a quarterback's job. I don't care. But other than that, he's been nothing but brilliant at Ohio State. He's more of a leader. All right, he has more of what Kyle McCord didn't. All right, so the season's not over. We'll see how it ends. I don't want to hear about how Kyle McCord may or may not be balling out when he's in Syracuse. All right, he's in a different conference. He's not playing against Michigan, who he threw 2 interceptions against. He's not playing against Penn State. I don't even think he threw 1 interception. Definitely not playing against Oregon. If Kyle McCord was our quarterback against Oregon, it would have been a lot worse. He does not do he does not do in high pressured situations. Makes a lot of mistakes. So, thank you, Kyle McCord, for one good season. At the end of the day, for some players, Ohio State is a dream school, and for some, it is just reality. They're meant to be at the program. That just wasn't for Kyle McCord. I'm happy that he is having success at Syracuse, but Will Howard is obviously the better option.